All right, Coach, another day, more situations for your team. Talk about what you guys worked on today.
Well, actually, what we did today is, we scrimmaged quite a bit. It's really our last scrimmage day until Saturday, and we don't scrimmage all that much. But we scrimmaged kicking game. We did some live kickoff return. We did live punt return. Try to evaluate personnel and schemes, and then we did situations. Normal downs, 1st and 10. We tell our offense they got to make 4 or more yards. Defensively, they got to keep them from making three yards or less. And then we did some 3rd down situations, and of course offensively you got to convert so you maintain possession, and defensively you got to get off the field. And defensively we had 2 interceptions. One was run back for a touchdown, and we had a sack. So it was pretty even in that sense. Then we went down to the red zone and we did some red zone scrimmaging, and I think the offense kind of got the defense in that situation. But defensively, we were very good in that area last year. Offensively, we weren't, so maybe we're getting better there offensively. And then we did our coming out. During the season, there's going to come a time when you're on your 1-yard line. You got to get out offensively so that you can punt and not be on the end line, and try to make a 1st down. And defensively, you got to stop them. You got to hold them down there and make them punt so that the offense gets good field position. So we did a lot of situations. We evaluated a bunch of people. We got some people nicked up right now that didn't scrimmage, that hopefully will be ready to go by Saturday. And then we're done, and we'll evaluate the whole spring and get ready for fall.
Yeah, a pretty strong running game today. Stephen Barnett and Jenkins down had some pretty good runs, especially in the goal line drills. Talk about their performance so far this
Well, I
spring.
think both of them really did a nice job, as you mentioned. They ran with power, and they made plus yards. Uh, uh, Williams didn't scrimmage today because he's got a turf toe, and then we got a walk-on that played a little bit. So the running backs are doing a nice little job. We did some 2-back stuff, and Stelly did the fullback position and did some nice blocking type things. So from a running back position, I feel good. It's probably going to be more running back by committee next year than it'll be one horse running the race. But I think with the guys we have and a couple freshman recruits coming in, I feel confident that we got a good group of players there.
And that being said, I mean, if your running backs are running well, that means your offensive line is doing their job too.
Well, that's a good point. And, from a head coach's standpoint, when you're running the ball well, you feel good about the offense, and the offensive line is doing a good job, tight ends, and the receivers are blocking. But then defensively, you're concerned because you don't want them to run the ball well. So, as a head coach, you never come off the field totally happy in practice. But we're trying to get them ready to play games in the fall, and they're working very hard right now.
Talk about the next 2 days. You got a little day off from the field. You do some weight room stuff, obviously some film work, and you got Saturday, obviously, it's Friday and Saturday practices.
Right. Tomorrow, we'll look at some practice film, and we'll lift weights tomorrow, and get them off their feet basically. And then Friday we'll practice with just helmets. We'll shorten the practice period, and we're going to work a little bit on our 2-minute drill with offense and defense, and we'll review some things and try to address some of those things up. And then Saturday's our scrimmage, and I hate to say it's going to be a big scrimmage because we got a lot of guys nicked up, but we hope to practice for about an hour, so sometime around 9:30, 9:45 practice with some drills and that type of thing to continue to get them better. And then we'll practice from about 10:30 to 11:30 with a scrimmage situation, or 11:30 to 12 basically, 11 to 12, excuse me, and try to end it with a scrimmage so some of the people can watch some of our players.
All right, Coach, appreciate it.
All right, thank you.